Ukraine. This is a sovereign state and it is situated in Eastern Europe. It is the largest country entirely within Europe. The population is about 42.5 million. It borders Russia in the east and northeast. To the north is Belarus. In the west it borders Poland and Slovakia. In the southwest it borders Hungary, Romania and Moldova. The Black Sea lies to the south and the Sea of Azov lies to the southeast. Geography. The landscape is mostly fertile plains or steppes and plateaus. Ukraine is crossed by the rivers Dnieper, Seversky, Donets and others which flow south into the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov or Azov. The Danube Delta forms the border with Romania in the southwest. The various regions range from highlands to lowlands. The only mountains are the Carpathians, which lie in the west, and the Crimean Mountains in the extreme south on the coast in Crimea. The highland regions lie in the west and on the right bank of the river Dnieper. The central Russian uplands lie in the southwest bordering the Russian Federation. The Donets Ridge is near the Sea of Azov or Azov. Carpathian National Park, typical agriculture and regional landscape park. The climate. The climate is mainly temperate except in the southern coast of Crimea where the climate is subtropical. Rainfall is highest in the west and north. It is lowest in the east and southeast. The Carpathian Mountains and western Ukraine receive the most rainfall. Crimea and the coastal areas of the Black Sea receive the least. Natural resources: iron ore, coal, manganese, natural gas, oil, salt, timber, titanium, nickel and mercury. The arable land. There is an abundance of arable land. Nearly 2/3 of the earth consists of black earth or Chernozem, which makes Ukraine a very fertile region. The problems are that there is not enough potable water. There is air and water pollution, great deforestation, radiation contamination in the northeast from the Chernobyl nuclear power plant accident in 1986. Recycling toxic household waste is just beginning. Animals. Carp, speckled ground squirrel, white stork and bream. Ukraine is divided into two main zoological areas. One of these areas, in the west of the country, is made up of the borderlands of Europe, where there are species typical of mixed forests. The other is located in eastern Ukraine, where steppe-dwelling species thrive. There are lynx, wolves, wild boar and martins in the forests. There are some brown bears and other predatory animals in the Carpathian Mountains. Beavers, otters and mink live near the lakes and rivers. Carp, bream and catfish are the most common species of fish. Kiev, the capital city. The St. Michael's Monastery Independence Square and Dnieper River and Kiev Beach. Kiev is Kiev is an important, Eastern European centre for industry, science, culture and education. It has many high-tech industries and world-famous historical landmarks. The public transport is highly developed, and this includes the Kiev metro system. Kiev metro system, this is the metro. Rather grand. Odessa, Potemkin Steps, Odessa Beach, neoclassical Russian architecture. Neoclassical Russian architecture. Odessa is a major port city on the Black Sea. It is famous for its 19th century architecture. The Grand Rimorsky Boulevard is a popular promenade lined with mansions and monuments. The Potemkin Stairs were immortalized in the 1925 film called The Battleship Potemkin and tells of the revolt of the sailors being fed rancid meat. The seamen revolted. Tsar Nicholas II ordered his army to stop the revolt. They killed 2,000 and wounded 3,000 people. The Crimea. The Sivash or Rotten Sea is the natural border between the Crimean Peninsula and the mainland of Ukraine. It is a system of shallow lagoons. Since the 2014 Ukrainian Revolution, President Putin annexed the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and Sevastopol, along with Kherson Oblast and the Arabat Spit, to the Russian Federation. The ruble is the only legal tender in the annexed region. The Arabat Spit and the Sivash are the only areas in Crimea now controlled by Ukraine. The United Nations General Assembly adopted a non-binding resolution calling upon nations not to recognize this annexation. There are a number of international sanctions against Russia. The peninsula is divided into 3 zones: steppe, mountains, southern coast. Group of wild horses in Kinburn Spit. Near Teodosio, Crimea, the swallow's nest is a symbol of the Crimea. Okay. Bye-bye.